Do you remember the paramedic that came around during that night and the whole debacle around that? that was a wild interaction. The fact that I made a joke. I think it was me. I do think it was me. I made a joke about trying to liven the night up and taking some nos from his van, because I knew that they'd probably have like some sort of, something to make the night a bit more spicy. And then it was him who took that 10 times further and just said, we've got way more fun in that van. And then kind of like, I think he mentioned something to do with like morphine or something. And
I think he did, yeah, it was morphine.
And then we all kind of just like laughed it off. And had a bit of a joke about it, which I think sort of propelled him into the realm of like a mythic legend that night, sort of.
Absolutely.
Because everyone, as soon as he left as well, everyone just kept talking about it for ages. And then one of the members of staff at Yusu came over, who we know quite well, and we kind of like mentioned it to him. And I think you were involved in that as well a little bit, weren't you? You were kind of like... hey, this has happened.
Yeah, me and him, we're tight.
We're tight. But he
chatting away, telling him all about it.
Yeah, but he took it a hell of a lot more seriously than I think we anticipated, and ended up phoning the campus security. And then you just see this security guard just appear, and then the paramedics just stood there for about 10-15 minutes chatting with the security guard. And it's just like, what has happened here? It's clearly not true.
Yeah. I know, that was interesting. I just remember seeing him like pacing in the corner on the phone to this paramedic, and I was like, oh my god, this is serious. What have we started?
It was the most entertainment that night had, I think. It was fun.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. It was just, I think we had to do what we could, because we basically just got told, yeah, you can't come into the venue, you've got to just like stand outside.
Yeah.
And so what do you expect when a bunch of like 20-somethings stand outside with a paramedic who's also bored? Let's grab some drugs from his ambulance.
Exactly.
Have you been to the forest subsequently?
I have, yeah.
It's a lot more fun when you actually get to go inside, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. I like
absolutely
being inside,
yeah.
Probably more than I like. My favourite part of that night is at the end of it, as everyone was coming out, we thought we'd be responsible. I think at this point you'd gone, but we thought that we'd go and just like guide people out.
Really?
But we got there a bit early, yeah. So there was a couple of us girls, and I just remember I've got this photo of one of the girls like holding the bars.
Oh
like,
my god, I was still there.
Like, please let us in. Were you? Yeah.
Yeah, I was still there.
I
remember we were stood like along the river still, but still outside of the venue, and we were just like looking in through the bars while that drag act was on.
Let us in.
It was the most depressing thing ever. Oh dear, real good end. Yeah, but I remember that we sort of like half-heartedly stood outside the exit and just like,
yeah, we're like,
yeah, you guys
know
know
the bosses, guys. They were like, yeah, we do, and I was like, okay.
They didn't need us at all.
No, they didn't. No, absolutely not.